What's up guys, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell so that way you can keep up to date with the latest stuff coming out on my channel. Now today we're taking a look at a third-party figure. It is from Toysworks. It is the Saber Master. Now for obvious reasons, they couldn't use anything to do with Star Wars. This is actually the Mace Windu Toysworks version of Mace Windu. So as you can see, the packaging is very basic. It doesn't even have a picture of Mace Windu on the front. It just says there, as you can see, basic warnings on the back, Toyworks. It's got that lovely purple decal on the side, and then you can see the lightsaber there in purple. That's basically it for the packaging. So what we'll do now is we'll go ahead and take all the accessories out of the box so you can see what he comes with. Okay, so here are all the stuff that Mace Windu comes with. So you get a bunch of hands. There are actually two more hands that you actually get with the figure. They're actually on the figure at the moment. They're ones to hold the lightsaber. So the ones in front of us, you get a pair of fists, an open hand, and then these two open palms as well. Then you get this robe, which, look, I think it's a good idea that they chucked it in, but it does feel a little bit cheap. It has got wire that runs inside the robe, so you can you can sort of pose it, but I find that when you're trying to drape it, it sort of scrunches up, so you'll be having to play with it to get it looking pretty nice on there. And also the top of the hood is pretty spiky as well. And you also get wires in the sleeves, so that's pretty good. You get a stand, pretty basic stand, and the lightsaber. Now the blade doesn't come out, so bit of a bummer. The details not too bad. I really wish that they included another lightsaber hilt without the blade, because obviously this one doesn't detach. And I will show you the beam. It actually does have, so basically this comes apart, and then you put the battery inside there, and then the beam, then the blade will actually light up. But it's not very bright. So I will go ahead now and show you what that looks like. I'll turn the lights off in the light box and we'll see how it turns out. There's a lightsaber there, and as you can see, it doesn't really light up too well. It only basically lights up the bottom section. The tip doesn't light up at all. So anyway, what we'll do now is we'll take a look at how much movement you actually get with Mace Windu. Okay, so there he is there. I'll just show you the head sculpt on him. So you can see it is pretty decent for a third party. You can clearly see it's Samuel L. Jackson in there. So I do like it. There is a bit of a skin color difference between the head sculpt and the neck. If it does bother you, I guess you'd have to probably change the body. But I'm not too fussed about it. As I said, it's not that noticeable unless you're really paying attention to it. You can see the detail on the belt too. Show you the back. You can see he's got some little pockets there. Now I don't think there's any wires in this. No, there's no wires in there. And no wires in the front ones either. So you can't pose them, and there's no wires. No, there's no wires in those sleeves. Boots are pretty well detailed. So the clothes pretty decent on this figure. All right, let's get into the movement. The boots do move. You do get a bit of ankle pivot there. You can move the foot left and right. The knees do bend quite well. The leg does go fairly high. Not so much going back. That's probably as far as I can go. And then you can do the splits. He has got a little bit of movement in the waist. Not so much going forward or back. His arms do move a fair bit outwards. And that much forward. That much back. And you do get a decent bend in the elbow. And you do get, no, you don't get any bicep movement. But you do get a bit of thigh movement. His neck can go pretty far forward, that far back, and the head, you do get a bit of movement there. And that's it for the movement with this guy. So there he is there on the rotating stand. I've put his robe on to try and show you how you can sort of pose him with the robe. I've tried to fold the wires so it looks like his robe's blowing in the wind. Try and replicate that last scene when he's about to strike down Palpatine and then Anakin comes in, and that's the end of Mace Windu. But as you can see, it does look pretty good. I mean, the robe, even though I said I wasn't too keen on it, it does look okay on him. When he's all together in a bunch of other Jedis on your shelf, he will look pretty cool. I ended up picking this guy off a fellow on Facebook called William Wang. If you do want to pick this guy up, I will have his details below. Check him out. He's got some other stuff as well. Overall, I'm pretty happy with it. I wish they'd included another hilt so you could display him with without the blade and his lightsaber attached to his belt. The robe could be a bit better. The body color matching the head sculpt, I think they should have done a little bit of a better job with that. Other than that, maybe, I don't think there is anything else that they could have really put with this guy as an accessory. I think overall, look, it's a third-party figure. You're not paying Hot Toys prices, so for what you are paying, I think it's a decent 1/6 scale. Well, that wraps up this review, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Catch you later, and as always, take care.